So this is a really cool custom cutting board that I've been working on for a little bit, and I should be able to finish it up today, if not tomorrow. And right now I'm taking some epoxy. It's Total Bow's quick setting epoxy. Yeah, so we're using Total Bow's quick setting epoxy, and we're filling the little bolt holes. So these are skateboards, and you can see these are where the bolt holes to mount the trucks fall. So on a cutting board, you don't want to get food in those, so I'm filling them with epoxy. And then we're gonna pass it through the drum sander once this is cured, and it'll look really cool because it'll just be like bright blue specks in the middle of all this color. So that's what we're doing right now. And we're pretty much done. Another thing that we're doing today is making these boxes for the chopstick sets. So Dustin's over here cranking out chopsticks. It's pretty sick. He's got the process like super dialed. There's gonna be a pair in this box, and the pair that's gonna be sold, they're gonna be the epoxy and skateboard chopsticks that are kind of cool. This pretty much all week, we're just like getting prepared for that drop. So Leo's finishing up the bowls, the pins and the bottle openers. Dustin's cranking out more chopsticks. I'm working on the boxes. And then in between all that, we're doing other stuff around the shop. So I'm going back and forth, like as I'm letting that epoxy cure, I'll be going back and forth between steps and projects, but it's all coming together. The shop's in kind of disarray right now, but it's all coming. So this is actually gonna be a baseball bat. It's a collaboration between Baruch Works and Marucci. They're like the #1 wooden baseball bat maker in the world. And basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna take all these little squares and drill a hole right in the center of them, and then we'll stack and glue them on a wooden dowel, and then we'll take that to Marucci, and they're gonna turn it on their CNC lathe and make a perfect bat. And then we're gonna get a Major League Baseball pro, and he's gonna hit a ball with it, and I think it's their BPL, which is like, I don't know, it's like their research lab for their bats. It's pretty sick, but that's what that is. So that's what's going on in here. Also, I don't think I'll get to it today, but I'm working on these shelves for Magnolia, which is the skate park downtown. You guys saw that in a previous episode that I skated in. And I have the hardware, the mounting hardware, so I have to route out the backs of those, but I don't think I'm gonna get to that today. Okay. That hold the chopsticks and the chopstick stands in place, so it makes a nice presentation for the customer when they get our product. I'm trying to size these correctly. The boxes are all pretty much the same, but slightly different. So it looks kind of unorganized right now, but that's because Leo is taking from our trash scrap box and filling up one of our #1 products on the site, which is our scrap boxes. And if you look, like, these things come with pieces that are still like super good. You can do all sorts of stuff with this, but we just create so much of it that I feel like a hoarder if I keep it all. So as a way to like help artists and make, you know, like monetize the product, and not to where we're not just like wasting all this stuff. We sell it as scrap boxes. And about a month ago, we actually increased the amount that's in each scrap box. So it went from 2.5 pounds to now 3.5 pounds. It comes in this, everyone's completely different. Some of them have a lot of like really great pieces, and some of them you have to be creative to use, but it's pretty cool because like if you don't have the tools, if you don't have a press and all the tools to mill skateboards, just to get to this point would take you weeks. Just to get to this little block of wood would take you weeks. You'd have to get the skateboards. You'd have to take all the skateboards and take all the grip tape off. Then you gotta take all the stickers off. Then you gotta grind all the clear residue off from the grip tape and the paint on the bottom. And then you have to press them together. And then after that, you'd be able to cut them if you have the milling tools, and then you can get to this, which is a usable piece of lumber that you could use for anything. So there's definitely value there, but that's what Leo's working on today. Our trash box got overflowed, so he's organizing and filling up these scrap boxes in between stuff. Dustin's cranking on chopsticks. No, you don't have to. All the lids, so for the boxes. These are polycarbonate acrylic sheets, and we cut them to size, and now we're gonna add this little like thumb pull. And we're doing that in kind of a weird way, but we have these little like mini drum sanders for the drill, and we're gonna mount them to the drill press and just kind of lean into them, and that'll add the thumb pull. See, honestly, because it's polyacrylic, it's kind of a weird thing to do, but we leave the paper on and then we sand into it, and it gives you like a little pull and push. So that's what we're doing. That's it. so we're just finishing up for the day. Dustin's putting some finish on these batch of chopsticks. We got a cutting board pretty much done. Leo made progress on the pins. We made like another dozen scrap boxes. I made all the boxes for the chopsticks for our drop this weekend. And I think that's it. I don't know, we were a really productive day. It was a great day.